Morning, Fraser. 6 a.m. Thursday. Dave's still sleeping. Not sure what time Dave's getting up today, so heading off to men's group. Yeah, men's group. Heading off to men's group. Gotta go make some coffee. Coffee's a brewing. I almost think I'm whispering again. I don't know why I'm whispering, just because it's so quiet, because nobody else is here. So, but getting the coffee ready. Hey, buddy. So, yeah, we're good. The lights are on. Coffee's on. Done. Ready. Milk, sugar, everything's ready. All the necessaries, I guess. Man, I don't know what happened, but I seem to have, second time it's happened to me, had a migraine in the middle of the night. Didn't know it until this morning, but, and I didn't get I didn't notice the vision thing because the migraine is full on. But, yeah, it's just weird, man. And then if I notice it with the vision, going, I can take the meds and, it's good. It's not, wow, good. It's okay. But, man, if I don't take it, that migraine just gets a really strong foothold, like just anchored in. And it's incredibly difficult to get rid of. So that's what I'm, trying to do this morning. I've taken some Advil and stuff. I say meds. It's that liquid Advil stuff, whatever you call it, the liquid gels. But yeah, so doing with that, and just going to do a little bit of reading, a little bit of praying here before the guys get here. Myself, personally, I am reading through Exodus in the Old Testament right now. So. Oh, can you sit? Can you sit? Do a pull-up. Do a pull-up. Oh, and a girl sit. There you go. Oh, yeah. How's that? Good girl. Good girl. Ah. Here, Marco.
Side makes more noise than the sound.
That's okay. Bring. What's Grammy got? Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you.
Right? That's the old thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was downstairs anyways.
Marco. Marco. Come here.
Hey.
Come here.
What you doing?
Here, Marco.
What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I rub your ear.
Give me some. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. 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 That's a good girl. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, oh, it's middle here. I don't
Chick, 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 chick. 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 All right, guy made this, which he did a fantastic job of making this for the self-drive unit for the lawnmower. But unfortunately, this is how this little hole here, right there, that's what he had made for the cable to go into, and the cable wasn't, or the cable was bigger than the hole, so I had to drill a hole just one drill size bigger, and of course as soon as I put it on there,
and pulled on it, it snapped. So that's not going to work. So this bar was actually a little bit thin. I needed bar this size. So I'm going to try and make one. At least start to make one. We'll see. I got to make a bar. Dave's still here. He's going to be camera guy for a bit.
Yeah. I've learned not to talk too loud because the mic's in the back of the camera.
I'm going to try and basically make something like this. Guy made this for my lawnmower.
Guy made it?
Yeah. Phenomenal job, eh?
Wow.
Yeah, it's impressive. The only problem was the bar was a little bit too thin. I haven't told him. I don't plan on telling him. But we had to drill this a little bit bigger for the thing and it snapped. So.
What did Guy do? Was he like? Why has he got that ability? He was a mill guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what he did. I don't know if he had, my understanding of Guy is, his dad was a cook.
His dad had a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, his dad was a cook and his mom was a seamstress.
Yes, I knew that part.
So he knows how to,
How to cook and sew.
cook and sew.
Well, so do you.
And,
Your dad wasn't Chinese.
that's true.
Yeah.
If you hold that just like here.
Oh, I know. It's easier up here.
Yeah, but you don't know where you're pointing it there. That's the problem.
Oh, I don't.
No.
Oh. I think I had the right angle the whole time. We'll see in editing.
But, yeah, I think that's just his nature. He takes things apart and he fixes things.
Oh, cool.
Right? So, the fact that I didn't know he could do that, because he took that from a straight bar.
Yeah, that's
Like, that's impressive.
yeah.
Like, I'm cheating and using a bar that's already bent, right? But
I bet you that's probably pretty hot.
it probably I've got something on my neck right now that feels hot. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure what exactly I
Now, this is what I'm really glad I don't have all these tools, because my favorite thing to say when I'm doing stuff like this is "oops."
I got to turn both of those outwards. So the question is, how do I do that? You know?
You mean just flip those around 180 degrees?
90. 90 degrees. So I got to heat it and try and bend it and see if it doesn't break.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the big thing. How much do I have to heat it? I do not know.
Oh, that way. That 90 degrees. Just realized if that does snap and come flying off, I need to be in a different angle. Do you have a bucket of water?
What?
Cooling it down. In theory, that goes into, yeah, it's actually, don't see here. In here. So now, because I don't have the same brains that Guy does, so, figure out how he did that. Ouch.
This seems a little large. I don't really care.
That angle's a little off, isn't it? Yeah. It is, but it will be fine. Right? But we go from there to there. Bend that up. Okay, so roughly about there. Roughly about there. I kind of do everything by the seat of my pants. Right? So. In case you hadn't noticed.
No, I've only seen almost every one of these videos. So Fraser, by the way, you get to vote later about who's the better camera girl. Either me or Allie. And don't vote for Allie just because you're as afraid of her as I am. How much of an angle do you need? Do you know?
No idea.
Yeah. It looks good though.
Thanks.
That looks right.
It looks roughly okay. I think it needs to go more.
You are going to bend it the other way, right?
I think that way.
Yeah. Good.
I was thinking about turning around because I realized it was backwards.
Yeah, but you
But
probably
then
got
I
more
realized
torque.
I'd rather push than pull because I don't have that bolt back there.
Exactly. You got more. Yeah. That's pretty close.
It's kind of close.
Yeah.
It's really not that bad. So,
That's why you need water.
water's for sissies.
Yeah. Just grab it with your bare hands.
That's hot. Touching right there is.
Yeah. Water's a terrible suggestion to have it to put in to cool down.
Yes, yes.
Terrible.
See, I'm almost like one here too, like a downward bend. Down, then up. Now if it downwards, that'll bend up too much.
Why don't you just try the first one first? This one. Put that bend in.
Yeah. Still hot.
Would have been cooled by now if you had a bucket of water.
Probably.
Just saying.
Grinder.
Would you like me to hold that for you?
No.
Yeah, no. See, those are the ones that the kids really like, you know, with all those sparks bouncing off your chest.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Just like Superman. Yeah.
Yeah, Superman. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty close.
Not terrible.
Oh. Don't touch it.
Good point.
Yeah, I can see that hand moving. It's a lot safer when I'm around.
Always forget. Even at the pancake breakfast, the men's pancake breakfast,
Yeah.
Kelly has to tell me every time to put my oven lid on.
Yeah, pretty close. Not bad for an amateur.
An amateur with no idea. Never done this before. It's gonna be hot, right?
It might be. Hey, look at that.
It's not bad.
It's almost perfect.
So now what I gotta figure out is I gotta figure out how to put this somewhere here. Something on here. So that when I pull this,
Oh, yeah.
it goes, right? So I've
Pulls
got to
it down.
basically have something here that pulls it.
Yeah.
The question is where.
Yeah, where do you need that cable to be?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Hey, yes.
Yeah, I know I was being lazy. I don't think that'll fit through there. See, that's the issue that I had last time.
Yeah, getting that.
Is getting that through there, and I don't want to bust that. I can bang it a little more. Drill it a little more.
One more bit.
Yeah, that's what
Or
I did
just,
last time.
just use that same bit and just wobble it.
Yeah, try. It's yeah.
Is that gonna, yeah, be a little thin?
It might be, but you know, what can you do?
Can only fail twice.
You'll only fail twice. I want it that way. Just gotta go that way. There we go.
There you go. Got it.
Because this is way too far down, right?
Yeah.
So I can either.
Well, it's got to go all the way up to the handle, right?
Well, it's supposed to, yeah.
It's gonna be hot.
That was hot.
It's gonna be hot.
That was hot. That was really hot.
I hate stating the obvious all the time.
I knew it was coming. I just couldn't get out of the way.
What happened, eh, Marco?
All right, is there rain outside?
You could, you see that bucket right there? There's a bucket right there by the door.
It's okay, Marco.
All we need to do is fill it up with water.
I had a puddle. I'm good.
Get away from me with it. Well, it wouldn't have been a fishing with Fraser video if you hadn't, at least burnt yourself once.
That's a fair point. See, that's why I need to bend
Yeah,
this right here and here.
yeah.
I'm gonna feel that. That hurts actually.
Yeah, you're gonna feel it.
Yeah, that was pretty hot. Landed on your arm. I think that's it. Don't touch it now for a while. Fire in the hole.
You gotta wait for a bit.
Yeah. Or put it in a bucket of water.
I don't have a bucket of water.
Wow. Wow. Is there a little sizzle there when that first started?
No. Imagination. Or it was my skin still, one of the two. Still warm.
Works?
She works.
Wow.
She works. Good enough.
That's pretty good. Only one case of third-degree burns.
Yeah, not bad. And really,
Yeah.
first at best.
Is it more crooked?
I don't know if it's more crooked. I don't think it's more crooked, but it's pretty crooked. I think this actually has to come out and go down one.
That thing's getting to have some weird twists in it now.
Yes, it is.
Want to put money on it, Fraser? Put money on it. One more. Burn.
You think I should be there?
Yeah. Good. 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 What do I know? I know nothing. Don't touch that. I want to let it cool.
Look at that.
Is that exactly where you want it?
Look at that.
Yeah, well, I guess I did know what I was talking about.
That's perfect.
Well,
Yeah,
again,
no, I listened to Dave, but I'm just saying the application
Just saying. Yeah. I never like setting this on the
Flammable,
can of fuel, so after I'm just funny that way.
you're funny a lot of ways.
Right.
No, that actually looks, doesn't look so hillbilly now.
No, it actually. It looks
It's
beat
probably
up.
still hot though.
Yeah, I'm trying really hard not to touch it. The fact that it works that well, I'm very, very happy with that.
From back here, it looks perfect.
I know. I don't know what went wrong.
Hey, Fraser. Hope you're having a good day today, buddy. It's a long day again for me, just because, again, it's Thursday, right? So Thursdays are long days. Still got the migraine thing going on. Like I say, if I don't catch it right away, man, it just hammers all day. It just lingers all day. So it's just nasty. But right after men's group, I was gonna start cleaning up, and then Stu said, "Hey, I need like 5 guys to come down and move a desk." And I thought, five guys, that's a little excessive, but sure, why not? And I was all, it's a heavy desk. He says it's got marble on top. I'm like, all right, but I'm thinking, come on, man, how heavy can it be? I mean, it's a desk; it can't be that big, right? So there was 5 of us went down, and another guy met us down there, and it was a struggle to lift that thing and move that thing. It was marble. It was built with 2x4s underneath, so it was like absolutely solid chunks everywhere. It was just thick. But the worst part is that the countertop, you only had this much. There was maybe an inch overhang, so you couldn't get a grip on it, and it was brutally heavy. Like it took everything we had to move it. So I really thought they were exaggerating, but yeah, not so much. They needed all the help. So got back home after men's group, and we went out to Julie's for breakfast because Julie wasn't there yesterday, and she wanted to see Dave and Roz. So that was good. Julie sat there with us pretty much all breakfast and chatted with Dave and Roz. Came home, and I had to go and get. Allie had an appointment with Chas and stuff, and then I had to go and get some plywood and stuff for the shed, the addition that we're putting on there. And I stopped by Marine Traders, and I got a couple of quick releases that I needed for the braided line for the camera and stuff, right? So, and then went downstairs with Dave, and I tried to fix the lawnmower thing there. So I think it worked out alright. I don't think it was too bad. It doesn't look as off kilter as what it did when I was first starting, but it was a little bit of fun. Burnt myself pretty good. Nothing serious. No blisters. No blisters. Just a slight burn. So that's good. Yeah, man. Yeah, metal stays hot when you burn it. It's just the way it is. I'm pretty happy with the way it's working, and what it does is it activates obviously the self-propelled portion of the lawnmower for Allie, right? So just happy it works. Just happy it works. That's all I need. So I'm pretty stoked about that. All right, buddy. Reading out of John chapter 19 still. This is now the crucifixion of Jesus. So the soldiers took charge of Jesus, carrying his own cross, because they made him carry his own cross. They took him out to the place called Golgotha, where they crucified him. With him were 2 others being crucified, one on each side, Jesus in the middle. The Roman governor Pilate had prepared a notice, a sign, and had it fastened to the cross, and it read, "Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews." Now, a bunch of the Jews and chief priests were upset about that and said, "Don't say that he's the King of the Jews. Say that he claimed to be." Pilate was having none of that and said, "You know what? I've written what I've written." The soldiers divided Jesus' clothes because you get crucified naked. I know
you know, there's pictures and stuff, all the pictures you see of Jesus on the cross and stuff like that. He's got this nice little cloth. No, he was crucified naked. That's just the way they did things. It was meant to be humiliating. So they divided amongst themselves, but the last garment was his undergarment, and it was actually one piece. How do they describe it here? It was a seamless garment woven in one piece from top to bottom. So they said, don't tear it, man. Let's cast lots for it, which is basically like throwing dice or whatever, right? A, he was crucified. That was a prophecy from hundreds of years before Christ. B, the Roman soldiers who were crucifying him didn't tear up the garments. They cast lots for his garments, which was a prophecy written hundreds and hundreds of years before Christ as well. There's two prophecies right then and there. Later, knowing that everything had now been fulfilled, and so that Scripture would be fulfilled, Jesus said, I am thirsty. A jar of wine vinegar was there. They soaked a sponge in it, and they put the sponge up to his lips so he could, receive a drink. Jesus then said, it is finished. And with that, he bowed his head and gave up his spirit. Now it was preparation day, and the next day was to be a special Sabbath. So because the Jewish leaders did not want any bodies left on the crosses during the Sabbath, they asked Pilate to have the legs of those being crucified broken so that they would die quicker. Because you would have to, if you were crucified, your legs would be nailed to the cross, but your arms would be nailed through here as well. And the weight of your body hanging there, you wouldn't be able to breathe well properly. So you'd have to push up on the nails that were in your feet in order to get a good breath. So if they wanted to kill you quicker, they would come along and they'd break your leg, and then you wouldn't be able to push up and put any pressure up to get a breath, and you'd basically suffocate within minutes. Well, they didn't need to do that to Jesus. The Roman soldier went to the first one, busted the first guy's legs, went to the second guy, busted his legs, went to Jesus and saw that he was already dead. So he took a spear, and he ran the spear up into Jesus' side kind of thing, right? And he said a flow of blood and water came out. So this was also two different prophecies. There was prophecy, both of these were hundreds of years again before Christ. Not one of his bones would be broken, and they will look on me, the one they have pierced. There is no way, and all of this was done by the Roman soldiers who were crucifying him. They didn't care about prophecy. They didn't care about Jewish customs and Jewish religion and Jewish Torah and all that stuff. They didn't care. There's no way this could have been orchestrated from hundreds of years before Christ so that they would do it. It could not have been orchestrated. All that was done and was fulfilled so that man could be reconciled to God. And the only one who could do that was God himself coming down in the form of man and dying, living a sinless life, dying on the cross, shedding his blood, rising again after 3 days. He did that because he loves us. He wants a relationship with us. The only way to get to God is through his son, Jesus Christ. That is the only way. He is the creator of the universe. And he had to make a way because none of us were worthy. And he made a way. And it's a gift to anybody that wants it, anybody that accepts it. You can't earn it, you can't buy it, you can't steal it. It's a gift. God loves you very much, buddy. I love you too. I miss you. Look forward to seeing you soon, and I will post more tomorrow.